unconditional offer letters which have been received from the university. So in this video, I'm gonna explain about bachelor's unconditional letter or conditional letter, about student conditional unconditional letter, and about the master's. So first we're gonna start with Studienkolleg. Alright, so when you wanted to appear for Studienkolleg in Germany, which is before your bachelor's, you will only get a conditional letter. You will not get any unconditional letter. Even the visa category is also for conditional visa. Alright, so there's only 1% when you get unconditional offer letter, which I would explain you by the end. Not by the end, but after explaining this about Studienkolleg. Alright, so the condition is that you have to go to Germany. You have to appear for Aufnahmeprüfung paper, which could be after learning the German level, which is either from India or from Germany. That depends. Alright, so I am only talking about the public university. I am not talking about the private university, because every private university, every pathway, they have their own structures. I am talking about the public universities, which is majorly the same structure. Alright, so this is a condition for the Studienkolleg. Okay, so let's talk about the conditional offer letter for bachelors. What is conditional offer letter for bachelors? So for conditional offer letter for bachelors, if it is a German taught program, then the university says, okay, you have to come to a university and you have to learn the language. Alright, and then your studies will start. That is the conditional letter, and it depends upon the language. The second condition, which could be for the bachelors, may be the credits. The credits are not complete, right? So university might say, okay, you have to complete the credits and then your bachelor might start. So these are the two common conditions which might be there for the bachelors. So let me talk about visa for conditional and unconditional letter for bachelors or for Studienkolleg. So please be very specific about the conditional category, because conditional category is depending upon your marks which you have scored in 12th. And accordingly, you have to apply for the visa category. So there are certain students who come to us for the visa dates or maybe any sort of services, and they get confused. So please don't get confused. Be thorough about it. And now it's really complicated because the VFS is also not responding well. In fact, the customer support is also very difficult to contact with. So please be very specific about the marks code and about the visa categories. Alright. Okay, so let's talk about masters now. So in masters, generally the student gets unconditional letter. And when you get unconditional letter, you can directly go to the VFS and get your visa appointments and everything done. So it's very easy if you get unconditional offer letter from any of the university, and that's amazing. Alright, so let's talk about conditional letters from the university. So for the masters, there are generally one condition, which is the German language, which I have told you before. So in this case, you have to learn the German language from Germany. This is the first condition. Alright, so you get a conditional letter that learn the German, appear for the DSH paper, and then start with your bachelor's. Start with your master's. So that's the first condition. Now let's talk about the second condition, which is generally there for I would give you an example. It is generally for the new students or any student who have done their education for 3 years. So the condition is that the credit points. If they really like your profile, if they really want you to be the part of the university, they give you a condition. So either they're gonna say no, we don't want you in the university because your credit points are not fulfilling. Or if they really like your position, then they like your profile, that they're gonna say, okay, there's a condition that this is a condition of the credit points. Come to a university, fulfill those credit points, and then you can start with your master. So this is a condition which they generally give. So these are the two common conditions, but there's a third condition which I just saw this time, especially for University of Chemnitz, which was the English taught program, that they give the condition was either before starting with the semester, you should know the German language up till A1 and send us a certificate, right, of A1 language. So this was a condition which was given to one of our students, And if you don't submit this German language certificate, then you have to enroll with the university, and then your studies would start. So this is a condition which I have received. One more condition I have received for one of my student was, they asked for the B1 language certificate. So the student was supposed to send them the B1 language certificate within a semester. Though it was an English taught program, but they were more emphasizing for the language certificate. It was a marketing course basically. So they asked that within 6 months, if it's good if you have the German language certificate. So what I wanted to say is, if your profile is good, if you have done really a good research and the German universities like your profile, they give the condition and then they give you the acceptance. This is not when you apply through UniSS. This is only when you apply directly. Alright, so these are the conditional, unconditional letters. So please don't get confused what are conditional, what are unconditional letters. So Germany is really open for all sort of students. They are giving conditional, they are giving unconditional letters. And yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions, you can call us, WhatsApp, email. We would be really happy to answer it. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. And I have my new Hindi channel where I'm just posting my videos which are in Hindi. So yeah, thank you.